Maritime sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, Mick, David, Bedard on the rise. Great White North, where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name.
Hello everyone and welcome to Maritime Sports Cars. My name is Sean and this is break number 174. Super excited for this one. Hopefully you are as well. Went a little crazy on the boxes. This is one heck of a break for a pretty incredible value. Looking forward to hopefully some really big hits here tonight. Hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas as we of course head into New Year's tomorrow. Hopefully everybody will stay safe for that as well. I did put a poll up there. Love to see what it is that you guys enjoy for your Christmas dinner. Everyone does it a little bit differently, but so far turkey running away at 89%. If you are following along here live on YouTube, do say hello in chat. It's nice to see who's with us. I see Bernard, Brian, how you doing? Stacy, Peter, Malcolm, nice to see you as well. And let's see what else we got on the go here tonight. Well, so there are boxes. We're doing one box 22-23 Ultimate. So pretty premium products here tonight. We got Ultimate. We're going to do Bedard Year 23-24 Premier. We've got Bedard / Celebrini 24-25 Stature. This was a dual year product, so it's 23-24 and 24-25 in there. Then we've got the Home of the Future Watch Autos. We've got the 23-24, that's Bedard's rookie year, and the 24-25 Celebrini's rookie year. And then again, Bedard Celebrini on the right-hand side here. We got 23-24 Series 2. That's, of course, the Bedard Young Gun year. And 24-25 Series 2. That's the Celebrini Young Gun. So I'm hoping that out of all of this here tonight, we end up with something decent. Because, my goodness, this is a haul. I must have been a little bit tipsy maybe when I made the pricing on this one. Because at $75 a spot, this is an absolute steal. Mixed in there, of course, we're going to do our giveaways. Got a bunch of them scheduled here for tonight. Kind of like my Boxing Week, I guess you'll call it. My Boxing Week break. Although usually people make money on their Boxing Day sales. I'm not sure that I am on this one. But I'm having fun, and that's the important thing. Hopefully you guys are going to have some fun here tonight as well. So, as I said at the very start, we do have some giveaways here for those that are new to the channel or just watching and haven't been part of this before. I do giveaways all throughout the break. And there's no purchase necessary. You just got to be watching live on YouTube in order to win. So don't run away. What do we got? Oh, under the card cam. Check out this card I picked up. I picked up this beautiful Gold Future Watch Auto patch of Michkov. This is numbered 9? Yeah, 9 out of 100. I picked that up from a lady that I know that dabbles in some sports cards, and she hit this. She was super excited, was going to keep it. We came to an agreement on a price, and I picked it up. So I hope I'm making the right choice. I hope Michkov is going to pan out. He has been lackluster so far this year, but hey, I thought I'd grab that. And a little oops, hit the camera there, sorry. A little teaser. Next week's break is going to involve a giveaway of the Ivan Demidov Young Gun. So I'm going to put that under our card cam here so far tonight. If you haven't checked out the website for next week's break, go ahead and do that because that Young Gun is up for grabs. Okay, so before we can crack into our boxes here, we got to figure out our teams. Who's going to have which team? I did pull up the TSN website. I don't know if you guys have been following the World Juniors as well as the Olympic team being selected tomorrow. I wanted to share just real quick. Where is it here? Oh, here. So that's the projected roster according to TSN. Again, nothing final. The final roster has to be in by noon tomorrow, noon Eastern tomorrow. The final roster will be, I guess, cemented in stone. And as you can see, no Connor Bedard. Although the ones that are in red are maybes. They may get swapped in or out for somebody else. Sam Bennett is rumored to be swapped out for Bedard if Bedard is doing well. Perhaps he's in. He's skating again. He skated today. So hopefully Bedard is back in action. And hopefully he'll make the team. I think it would be wise. When you think about Sidney Crosby, for example, he's likely not going to be in another Olympics. This is probably his swan song. Would it not be beneficial to have a guy like Connor Bedard learning from Crosby on the world's biggest stage? I think it would be. Anyway, that's my take on that one. Okay, so I'm just going to do a left-right randomize on the right-hand screen here, just in case there's a card that has a team on the left and right, like a checklist, for example. So we'll randomize that one time. So tonight, those will all go to whoever has the team on the left-hand side. Okay, then we got our list of teams here on the left screen, list of participants on the right screen. I will randomize each list 3 times. That will pair you up with whatever team you get. So here we go. We got 1, 2, and 3 for the teams. 1, 2, and 3 times for our list of participants. So there you have it. You can have a look at that. We'll take a couple of quick minutes. If anybody does want to do a trade, you can do that. In order to have a trade successfully go through, both people have to be watching here live on YouTube and both need to agree to the trade. So take a couple seconds, take a look at who you have, and go ahead and start proposing some trades. Turkey now running away, 91% on our poll here. I think takeout was the lone other choice. I'm in Atlantic Canada, and it's a bit of a tradition for me to have lobster on Christmas Eve. There's also others that have a tradition of having lobster on New Year's Eve. So Atlantic Canada, we got some interesting stuff going on there for meals. It comes around Christmas time. Julian's watching tonight. Hello, Julian. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, my friend. Thank you again so much for the gift that you brought me at the card show. Julian is a friend that I have met and now been, I gotta say it's been 2 years now since I first met Julian. He's a boy that collects hockey cards and loves the Edmonton Oilers, and his dad likes the Senators, so I think Julian has rubbed off a little, or his dad has rubbed off a bit on Julian. He likes some of the Senators too, and we've been giving back and forth over the last couple of years. He brought me a little gift of like a little basket thing with some chocolates and everything at the last show. That was super cool. Thanks, Julian. Peter would love to have the Habs. Winnipeg is up for trade. Philly up for trade. I don't know who has the Habs. Can't see it on my screen. It's too small. I have a little monitor that I use when I'm doing this. Josh, is that Josh D? Minnesota up for trade as well. What team do you have, Peter? Or what teams? Do you have one tonight or more than one? Josh is actually a buddy of mine. He never watches live. He doesn't want to jinx things. But I might be able to text him for you. You got the Sabres? You want to trade Sabres for the Habs? All right, let me send him a text and see what he says. Jean-Jacques says Minnesota for Winnipeg. So Malcolm, would you be up for that? I think you've got Minnesota. Charlie says Panthers, Red Wings, and Kraken all up for grabs. I will say there is Oh, geez. Now, what product was it? There was one of the was it 22, 23 Premier? I think it was one of the Premier products that seemed to be really heavy on Buffalo. There was also an Artifacts, Year of Artifacts, that it seemed like it was just loaded with Buffalo cards. All right, Peter. I just got a message back where I explained you're a hardcore Habs fan. Don't ever seem to get your team. Would he do the trade? And he said he would do the trade. I don't know why. Montreal would be a good one for tonight's break, but he said he'd do it. Ottawa for mini. Anyone want Ottawa for mini trade? Going to give this just another couple minutes, and then we're going to jump into tonight's break. If you are joining us here live on YouTube, do say hello in chat. It's nice to see who's following along. And also, don't go anywhere, because we do giveaways throughout the break. And there's no purchase necessary. You just got to be watching live, though, at the time of the giveaway. All right, I take down the trade window. I don't see any other trades that are going through. So I'm going to start putting these all up on graphic format, and then we're going to get started. I do see an Ottawa for Red Wings as a possibility. I think Charlie has the Red Wings. So Charlie, you want in on that trade? So far, I see one trade. Haven't seen Charlie confirm yet, Dylan. Ottawa for Wings. Okay, trade in the books on that one. Okay, I'm just making a couple of these trades here on my spreadsheet, and then we'll get going here on tonight's break. So we had Ottawa for Wings. Okay. Dylan, are you KDF? Just need to confirm. Okay. Sorry, just one more sec here, folks. All right. No more trades, folks. All right, there we go. We've got our list up on the screen. If everyone can just take a quick double check on that, make sure everything looks good. And then we'll get started on tonight's break. All right, let me put that in the upper right-hand corner. I did have somebody ask me, am I sponsored by Slab Sharks now? Because I got their logo up on the screen. No, I am not. I don't have any sponsors. I'm trying to keep it that way. I want to be able to freely speak my mind about things, and sometimes sponsorships limits that. So no, I'm not sponsored by them, although I do firmly believe in the service. And so I've got the logo up there. If you want more information about Slab Sharks, reach out to me. I sell a lot of my cards through there. I actually buy a lot of cards through Slab Sharks too. And so yeah, I find it to actually to be a good service. So no, I'm not sponsored, but yes, the logo is up on the screen, and that's why. All right, let's get going here tonight. We've got 23-24 Series 2. This is Bedard's Young Gun year. That's where we're going to start off here tonight. Good luck, everyone. As I did say earlier at the start of the break, if you are not participating in tonight's break, but you're watching here on YouTube, don't go anywhere, because we have giveaways throughout the night for anyone that's watching live on YouTube. No purchase necessary whatsoever, but you do have to be watching live at the time of the giveaway. I actually just got back from Halifax. I was in Halifax this morning. For those not familiar with the area here, it's about a 2.5 hour drive. And on the way back, hit an absolute whiteout. And I mean one of the worst whiteouts I think I've ever driven through. Coming through the Cobequid Pass. If you're from the Maritimes, you know exactly what the Cobequid can do. Pretty darn scary. About 20 minutes of sheer whiteout, down to like 20 kilometers an hour, and can't even see the road in front of me. So my nerves are a little shaken here tonight. But happy to be alive and home, being able to do a break here for you folks tonight. Okay, so here we go. We got a bunch of base cards here, and our inserts, our 3 inserts will be in the center. We've got a Ecliptic Svechnikov, Deep Roots, and a Superstar Brock Faber. I did pick up quite a haul of hockey cards, though. There was one hobby shop having a Boxing Day sale, and another one that I frequent. I went in, got a bunch of cards as well. I spent way too much money today, but I'm really happy with my purchases, and I've got some really good stuff for some future breaks, so I'm hoping you'll like it as well. Okay, we got a pop count card here. We have a pop card 1000 of Matty Beniers. Pop count 1000. And Austin Matthews on the PCs. And our very first Young Guns here, a Poitras. Fortunately, he flamed out. He was supposed to be one hell of a prospect, and unfortunately, he did not fare so well, at least not yet. We got to remember that these guys are still young. A lot of these guys we think need to be superstars right out of the box, kind of like what Celebrini's doing right now, or Crosby did, or McDavid. But a lot of these young guns do take some time to mature. So I'm not writing them off yet. Okay, we got an Instinctive. That's a Speckle parallel there. UC Saros. A Canvas. Kopitar. His last year. I believe he's retiring at the end of this season. McDonough there on the Superstar Honor Roll. Got a Dazzler. Kuznetsov. Blue Dazzler. Instinctive there, Samsonov. Clearly not with the Leafs anymore. And we've got a Belinsky's on a Young Gun. So that's 2. 2 Young Guns so far. Out of our hopeful 6 Young Guns in a box. Toffoli. Deep Roots there. Leon Draisaitl. Man, has he ever been, well, him and McDavid, absolutely on a tear in the month of December. The Breadman Panarin on a portrait. I just see Charlie's comment there, hoping for the Tkachuk trifecta. Dualfecta? Dual. We got a Voronkov Young Gun, and in behind that, a Jacob Chychrun Canvas. It's got the Florida and Ottawa. Hoping for both Tkachuks. Haven't been following the Team USA Olympic roster as closely as I should. I gotta think they're both on it. Pasternak, now that Brady's back. We got Letang, Deep Roots, Another young gun. This one is Hunter Shepherd. 2 more young guns. No Bedard sighting yet. Director boards, Delorier. We got a clear cut here. Travis Sandheim. Disposal on the honor roll. 4 packs left, 2 young guns. Instinctive. Gustafson. Hey, we got a Young Guns checklist. There is a Bedard sighting. So we got Bedard and Uncle Leo there, Leo Carlson. In behind that, we have a Canvas Young Guns, William Dufour. Not a bad pack there. I do not recall if in Series 2 the checklist counted as a Young Gun. I think it does. I know the Canvas doesn't. But I think the checklist does count. Ooh, we got a glaring. Those were a rare insert and a strange one. Philip Forsberg, there's his eye. Oh, there we go. We'll zoom in there. A little freaky. Tim Stützle on the Ecliptic. And a Denoyer on the honor roll. 2 packs left here. We got a Outburst. Does not look like a Young Gun though. Looks like a regular Outburst. Yeah, looks like a regular Outburst. Okay, we got Felino there on the Director of Boards. We do have a Young Gun here, and it is Luke Philp. Luke Philp, and our Outburst, Martin H's. He's having a really good year so far. Lighten it up. Silver Outburst. And a Young Gun. I think that's going to do it for our Young Guns. We do have 1 more pack left. Speckle version there of Director of Boards. Pizzetta. Canvas. Scheifele. And a Sean Farrell on the honor roll. No Bedard Young Gun on that one, although we did get the checklist. We did get the Bedard checklist. So we got a partial Bedard sighting in that box. And if you recall, this goes to the team on the left, so it's actually going to whoever had Chicago. We did the randomization at the beginning of tonight's break for the left-rights, and left won that one. All right, we should probably do our first draw here tonight. Let's see. Let's start off with, got quite a few draws here tonight as well. So this is kind of my boxing week breaks, if you will. We got a Leo Carlson here, T-Tory Star. This is an insert, a relatively rare insert from Skybox Metal Universe 23-24. So that's his rookie year, and pretty cool insert. So to enter to win this, just do !join, follow along what everyone else is doing in YouTube chat. No purchase necessary, folks. You just got to be watching here live in order to win. So if you are a winner, you're not in tonight's break, no problem. We'll get that mailed out to you at no charge. I think we'll stick with Flagship. We'll do Series 2 here next. But this is what you're in the draw for. So just do !join. That'll get you entered for a chance to win this T-Tory Star Leo Carlson card. He has been really picking it up. He's playing actually really well. Anaheim looking decent, right? For a team that people were writing off for the year. They're doing all right. Of course, Cutter Gauthier having a really great season so far too. All right, so we're just waiting for the exclamation point joins here to come in. While that's happening, anyone get anything super cool for Christmas, hockey card related? If you did, throw it in chat. Love to see what you got. I didn't get anything hockey card related myself. My family said, we don't even know where to start with what to get you. But I did help facilitate one of my good friends. His wife reached out to me and I helped facilitate getting him a Ken Dryden rookie card because he wanted one. Got a 21-22 hobby box. Oh, that's not bad. Love getting hobby boxes. Lots to rip in those. All right, just waiting for the last few people here on the exclamation point join in order to enter into the draw here tonight for this Leo Carlson. Then we're going to hop into our Series 2 box. All right, no more entries. Our winner is Dylan. Congratulations, Dylan. I'm going to put a Katie sticker on that, though, because I think that's how you've entered tonight's draw. Congratulations. See a couple other stuff here. Wife got me tickets to the Toronto, Montreal. Oh, wow. Toronto, Montreal, in Montreal. Now that's a gift. My goodness. That is a gift. If you've never been to a Toronto-Montreal game in Montreal, you are in for a treat. That is one hell of an arena. I will give the Montreal Canadian fans credit. They know how to have a good time. That's a barn burner. And it doesn't matter. Like, Montreal could be losing like 6-0 and the crowd is still into the game and it's an electric atmosphere, unlike Scotiabank Centre in Toronto, which is like a morgue. Peter, didn't get any hockey card related. Got a super cool Rubik's Cube maze puzzle. Cool. He's a speed cuber, a hobbyist speed cuber, so that's a good gift for you, Peter. Series 1 hobby box. Demidov hiding inside. Oh, you haven't opened it yet. I haven't ripped it. 1959 Parker Stafford Smythe. Wow. Okay, all sorts of good stuff. All right, let's get into our second box here tonight. This is Series 2, 24-25, Chasing Celebrini. Of course, Michkov as well. But Celebrini is the big chase. Seems to be a lock now for the Olympic roster. Here we go. A Draisaitl Future Watch auto. Wow, that's a beautiful gift. You guys got some loving family. All right, we got a canvas here, Patrick Kane, on tour, the Utah Hockey Club. And we got a Maverick Bork. Welcome aboard. Oh, you did find the Demidov. Okay, so you've ripped it and a Demidov was inside. That's cool. Got an on tour Buffalo Sabres. Tage Thompson there. We got a Michkov Young Gun. So of the possible two big ones, that's number 2. Michkov. And I think a bit of a sleeper. I think that he's either got to go to another team or they need to change the coach. And then I think he's going to be an absolute superstar. And I don't know if it's a Michkov problem as much as it is a coaching problem. I don't know. That's tough. I mean, again, young kids, right? I mean, who knows? So we will take a Michkov hit. That's a good one. We got a Dazzler. Oh, Pop Count 1000 Kaprizov. Very underrated player. Got a Josh Doan on the Blue Dazzler. And a Young Guns renewed there of Panarin. Bang for your puck. Another Young Gun there, Scanlon. And a Montreal Canadian, Cole Caulfield on the Electricity. Okay, I just stopped short of throwing this in there. See all this crap inside of the top loaders? I pointed this out on a one of my last breaks, or maybe even the break before. These are Ultra Pros, and they've started to get plastic shards. You can see that in the bottom corner there, inside of the top loaders. I actually threw a card. I put a card inside. It was a Young Gun card, and I scratched it. And ever since then, that's it. I've ditched Ultra Pro. Like that's terrible. It's not a bad batch, guys. I have bought from several sources now, and I'm seeing the same thing. So I no longer buy the Ultra Pro top loaders. I've been using Evo Retro. Again, I'm not sponsored, guys. I bring products up, but I'm not sponsored. I've been really liking theirs. They seem to be much better quality. They're all one piece on both sides, so two pieces sandwiched together instead of multiple pieces. If you don't know what I mean by that, take a look at this. You can see like the plastic welds. I don't know if it'll show up on camera. These are not all one piece. So there's several pieces all put together. And then on the seams, you often see all the glue. The ones that I've been buying aren't. They're all fused and actually looks really nice. And they're cheaper. So, I mean, it seems to be a win-win. Checked into the materials they're made out of. They're actually made out of a similar or better plastic than Ultra Pro. And like I said, they're a fraction of the cost and none of this garbage inside. Okay, we got a Forsling there on the canvas. A renewed Young Gun, Vasilevsky, and on a heater there, Wyatt Johnson. So check your, if you're using any top loader, not just the Ultra Pro ones, check them and see if you're having that same problem, because you don't want to scratch up a card, especially if it happens to be a higher end card. You know, you think you're protecting it and then it's not. Oh, you did buy some, Charlie. Cool. I'm glad you like them. Okay, we got a Kovalenko there, Young Gun. Kucherov on the playlist. Not all hobby shops carry them. Most hobby shops it's kind of like Coke and Pepsi, right? You go into a restaurant and you're going to see a lot of Coke or Pepsi products, one or the other. Most hobby shops are Ultra Pro or BCW, but you will see some hobby shops that carry a variety of brands. If you can find them, I would definitely check them out. I have started selling them myself at the shows that I go to, and I've been contemplating potentially putting that for sale on my website. I just got to figure out the shipping thing, because it often makes it too expensive. Okay, we got a Bang for Your Puck there, and we got a Musil Young Gun, and then behind that, Electricity of the Rat. So yeah, I am contemplating putting some supplies up on the site for sale. Okay, we've got a canvas there, Riley on a heater, David Pasternak, and a Ooh La La there, Hellebuck. Good to see him back in action. If you're looking for Evo Retro, another place you might want to try is a Pokemon shop or TCG shop. A lot of them tend to have stuff like that. They're not tied to an Ultra Pro or BCW, which tend to be more sports oriented because they come from the distributors. So you might find them at a TCG shop in your local area. Okay, we got a Silver Outburst there. I'm not even sure who that is. Dorofeyev. We got a Bloomquist on the Young Guns and a playlist there. Quinn Hughes off to Minnesota with a brilliant nickname. So Minnesota has now been nicknamed Quinnesota. Both teams, actually, the Wild and the Canucks, been doing really well since the trade. Oh, we got a Program of Excellence. Love these inserts. We got Lucas Cormier. These are super cool. Young Guns renewed there, Barkov. And a bang for your puck, Gudas. 2 more packs, and I think 1 more Young Gun. Yep, 2 more packs. Should be 1 more Young Gun in here. And then we're into our premium boxes here tonight. Got portraits there. Zach Bolduc. Romanov on our Young Gun. Ruckert McGroarty on a welcome aboard. No Celebrini Young Gun tonight. Although there could be a parallel. Got a clear-cut Young Gun. And that is Tisplikov. We got a speckle of it on tour. And a Samuel Harrison on the Ooh La La. So we got a clear-cut Young Gun. We'll take that. We got a clear-cut Young Gun on this one. And got a canvas Young Gun on the last box. And we got the Michkov. So we ended up with a high-end Young Gun. Or higher end. Not as high as a Celebrini, of course, but we got the number 2 guy in the product. Happy with that. I'll take it. Okay, on to our premium products here tonight. The start of our premium products. Before that, let's do another draw. Said, got a lot of them tonight. Okay, to enter into this one, same thing, exclamation point join. We got a Isamont Auto Authentic Rookie card from SP Game Used. This one is a 22-23, yeah, 22-23 SP Game Used card. So giving away an auto of Winnipeg Jets. Isamont. I do know at least one person in tonight's break that would be happy to get that one. Pretty big Winnipeg Jets fan. So just use exclamation point join. No purchase necessary, guys. You just got to be watching here live tonight on YouTube. If you are enjoying the content here tonight, please do consider giving the video a thumbs up. It is remarkable how much that helps out the channel just by doing the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider that as well. That will get you notified of whenever I post a new video. And of course helps the YouTube algorithms. Doesn't cost you anything, helps me out. That is awesome. Okay, just wait for a few more entries here. The exclamation point join. We got a Michael Isamont auto here from SP Game Used. Then we're going to open up a box of 22-23 Ultimate right after that. And give that another 20 seconds or so. Just so the delay in the video catches up with what's going on. Okay, no more entries. Our winner is Jean Saulnier. Jean, congratulations. I don't know that you're in tonight's break. If you are, can you let me know who you are in tonight's break? And if you're not, send me an email at info@maritimesportscards.com or reach out to me on Facebook. You can send me a message on Messenger and just give me your address and I'll get that sent out to you. Congratulations to Jean. Again, if you are in the break tonight, just confirm who you are in the break and I'll make sure I get that to you as part of your other cards. And if not, I'll mail it out. Just send me your address. Okay, 22-23 Ultimate. Okay, the Chase and Ultimate are the Shield cards, NHL Shield cards, as well as the Exquisites. This is one of those premium products where you only get 4 or 5 cards. This one's 4 cards per pack. When these came out, I want to say they were around 250 to 275 Canadian plus tax. That was back, of course, in 22, 23-ish. So definitely a premium product. High risk, high reward type of thing. All right. We got one thick card in there. Let's get a couple decoys here. There we go. All right, here we are. Ultimate. Good luck here, folks. Let's look at our top card. Card number 1. We have a goaltender. It is, looks like, is that Philly? Looks like it is Philly. And it is Carter Hart. Back in action. I will not comment on any of the happenings in and around his personal life. On the sheet of ice, he's one heck of a goaltender. Obviously started out pretty good at the Vegas Golden Knights since he got back and then got injured. So not positive the status on him at the moment, but there you have a Carter Hart numbered base card. Number 12 out of 149 going out to Philly. For these premium products where you only get, you know, like these ones where you get like 5 or 6 cards per pack, I will send the base cards out to you. Normally we don't send base cards because they're just too expensive to ship. It just doesn't make sense. All right, we're going to go right to the very back here. Let's take the back card. We have an Ultimate Rookies. Another goaltender. This one is Lucas Dostal, so we have a jersey card, numbered 289 of 799. So Lucas Dostal, that one going out to Anaheim, and I believe these should be game used. Having worn by the featured player, that is not a game used. It's just worn by the featured player. And I guess we'll go to our second card, which I believe is our auto, or should be an auto card, and then the third, or that thick card there. Hoping for something nice on that one. Yep, this is our auto. We have an Ultimate Signatures. Gabe Vilardi. So we have an Ultimate Signatures of Gabe Vilardi. That one going out to the Los Angeles Kings. Congratulations to LA. Love the on-card autos in Ultimate. And a good name there, Gabe Vilardi. Okay, last card in the box here for 22-23 Ultimate. And this one is a thicker card. Hoping for something pretty sweet here. Oh, is this 2? Then we got two players. And we got a William Nylander and a Michael Bunting. I don't know about the Bunting side, but we got a Willie Nylander, Michael Bunting, 27 to 35, dual patch card there. That's pretty sweet. Sick hit there for Toronto. Very, very nice. Big Willie Styles. Michael Bunting. You know, he was actually quite good for the Leafs when he was there. Went on to, was it Carolina? Did okay. And then I don't know what's really been up with him. To be honest, I have not been following his career since that point. But nice hit for the Leafs. There we go. Let's get these ones sleeved as well. All right, there's our box of Ultimate. Set that there. Take these off to the side. And let's do Premier. Let's do Premier. Just before we pop into that one, I do want to mention that we have another card show coming up in January here in the Moncton area. It's the Hub City Sports Card Show. It happens Saturday, January 24th. It's from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's at the Knights of Columbus building. It's 2 floors. If you were at the last show, kind of comical. We had a power outage. So basically the entire show, the show started at 9. The power went out at 10 to 9. and did not come back on. So imagine an entire card show where everybody's there with their phones and flashlights trying to see your cards. And I had an awesome day. I had a great day. Met lots of people, and the sales were quite good, all things considered. And it was like 4 days before Christmas. Like, all the things stacked up against this not being a good show, and it turned out to be awesome. We've got a great community here in the area, and urge you to drop by if you're anywhere in Atlantic Canada within a couple hours drive. I'd say it's worth the trek out. Some good vendors there, lots of good stuff. All right, on to Premier. 23-24 Premier, 1 pack per box, 6 cards per pack. Again, one of those premium products. This one, I believe when it came out, was around $3.50 Canadian. Now, good luck even finding them. And they're definitely not that price anymore. Okay. We got 7 cards. So we got an extra card. I like it. We'll take a bonus card. All right, so let's do the top card here. So here's our top card. Should be a base card. And it is J-Rob, Jason Robertson, 24 out of 35. That is a red parallel, I think it's called, or ruby. I think it's called a red. Ruby is in artifacts. I think this is called a red. Nice hit there for Dallas. Let's do our next card down, the second card. And this one is... we got a Jordan Kyrou base, 163 of 299. Again, we will mail out the base cards for Premier. It's one of the higher end products where there's only a certain number of cards in a pack. We do send the base with those. All right, back card. We got a Jake Gensel. So we got a jersey Jake Gensel card. Going out to Pittsburgh. These ones should be game worn, right? Yeah, this one's game worn. All right, where do we go from here? We got 2 thick cards, 2 skinny cards. We should hopefully have at least 1 auto in here. We'll go to the third card. Another red. That one, Devontae's. And that one is an auto card, Devontae's. Very sweet hit there for Colorado. Man, Colorado's on a tear right now. Absolute tear. Devontae's. Well, I guess we'll stick with the skinny cards. Let's do the next card down. That's a skinny card. Got a goaltender. Looks like maybe Dallas, maybe Minnesota. It is Dallas. It is a Matt Murray rookie card, 341 of 399. We'll take a nice rookie card. Two thick cards coming up. Fingers crossed on these ones. Let's do the back one first. Oh, Peter, that looks like Montreal. I could be wrong, but it looks like a Montreal jersey. Oh, it is. It is Montreal. Look at that sick patch there. 4 colors. 4 colors, folks. Well, not colors. 4 fabrics. 3 colors. So we got the jersey and then the stitching here from a logo. So we got the red, white, and blue from the logo and then the jersey over there. What a sick card there. 32 of 35. I know someone that owes Josh something. Congrats, Peter. That's awesome. Nice trade there. Beautiful hit. Give me 1 sec. I've run out of 180 point top loaders. Oh, here we go. Oh, what a patch. There we go. Sorry, Nylander. That's a much nicer card. Actually, I don't know. They're both nice. I'm a Toronto fan, but that's a nice patch. Okay, last card here in our Premier. And this one's out of 99. Blue helmet. There we go. Look at that patch. Zach Benson, 96 of 999. Sorry, 96 of 99. Look at that patch. That is unreal. So we got a Premier collection. And this is also game worn. Big hit there for Buffalo. So two participants traded Buffalo for, was it Buffalo? Who did Josh have? Did Josh have Buffalo and you had, I don't know. I think, was that not just a swap? Yeah, so Josh gets this one, you get the Montreal one. Nice how that worked out. Both nice cards, by the way. Beauty hit there. Wow. I love Premier, by the way. Premier is one of my favorite products. The cup. The cup is, you know what? I actually prefer Premier over the cup. And people would probably roast me for that. Just because of the price. Like, the cup has nice cards. Don't get me wrong. They're beautiful. But Premier does too. And Premier is a quarter of the cost. A fifth of the cost, depending on the year. I'd rather open 4 or 5 boxes of Premier than 1 box of the cup. If it were for me personally. That's just me speaking. Some nice hits there, though, from Premier. Put this over here. Still got 3 boxes to go here, folks, of premium products. We got Stature, and we got 2 years of SP Authentic. Before we do that, let's do another draw. This time, Cutter Gauthier. He's, like I said, on a tear. He's panning out to be quite something on a team that really has not a lot of players. This one is numbered 94 out of 999. So we have a rookie card from Artifacts. This is from 24-25 Artifacts. A rookie of Cutter Gauthier. Do you still owe Josh? Probably. Probably. He's a pretty forgiving guy, though. Oh boy, did I run out of 100-point top loaders? I think I did. Aha! Evo Retro. I can show you what they look like. So these are 75 points. They should work for some of the thinner cards we're about to pull. Josh, he's a Toronto fan just like I am. So, remember I was talking about the Evo Retro and the difference. Look at the construction of the top loader. So it's 2 pieces sandwiched together, not a bunch of pieces all glued together. And look at the seams. Like no glue, no nothing. They're nice looking top loaders. Just give me 1 sec here. All right, so we're doing a draw for this. Do exclamation point join in chat. No purchase necessary, folks. You just got to be watching here live on YouTube in order to win. If you win and you're not in tonight's break, I will still mail it to you at absolutely no charge. Just need your address. Okay, what are we opening next? Let's open Stature next. If you are enjoying tonight's content, please do consider giving the video a thumbs up, as well as potentially subscribing to the channel. Both help out very, very much so in terms of the YouTube algorithms and helping to promote the channel, helping me to be able to continue to do these breaks. I was just looking back on when I started. It's February, 2 years ago. So this February, it'll be 2 years. Couldn't have done it without all of you, so thank you very much for that. And I'm still having a blast, so I plan to continue carrying on. Okay, no more entries. Our winner is Dylan. Dylan doubling up on the draws here tonight. Congratulations, Dylan. Okay, let's get into Stature. So this one, again, another premium product. We got 1 pack per box, 5 cards per pack. This is a dual rookie year. So this is a 23-24 and 24-25 product sandwiched together. If you recall, they did not release a 23-24 Stature. So there was no Bedard year Stature. This is it. So we can potentially get Bedard Stature cards in here, which would be his rookie year. As well as, of course, Celebrini, Hudson, Michkov, you name it. This is a good product for potential anyway. There's also a lot of update cards in here, so we could get some cards from past years as well. Okay, so, yep, we got 5 cards. No extras like we did in... Is that Ultimate that we got an extra? One of them we got an extra card. We'll just go... Let's do the top card first. So here's our first card. And we've got Cale Makar. Cale Makar on the base. This is the 24-25 design. So if you look at the border, this pattern here, that's from the 24-25. And then there's a slightly different pattern for the 23-24 cards. That's how you can tell them apart. So when I get one of the 23-24s, we'll point that out. Hold on, I just need some penny sleeves here. Cale Makar base. And Stature, beautiful cards too. They're another one of my favorite product. Let's go right to the back. Get the back card here. There we go. All right. The back card is... It's a red parallel. We've got Bobrovsky. This is numbered 41 out of 249. So there's a red parallel of the 23-24. So you can see the difference in the border. So there's the two borders side by side. Probably see it a little bit better on the back. So that's the 23-24, and that's the 24-25 borders. Nice hit for Florida. I see a green one on the back. Let's go right to the back again. Got a green card here. So a green parallel. Also a 23-24 card. Another goaltender. This time we've got Shesterkin. Jeez, we got a couple of the best goalies in the league there, back to back. This one's numbered 177 to 375. Speaking of which, have you seen the projected roster if Russia had been allowed into the Olympics? Like their goaltending, their whole team is just unreal. They have an unreal team on paper. And of course, they're not allowed into the Olympics. They're currently sanctioned against the Olympics. Let's go with the next card at the back. This one looks like a gold or yellow. Yeah, gold, yellow. 91. Is that Stammer? It is Stammer. We got a Steve Stamkos auto. And that one is really short printed. We got 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 going out to the Preds. Auto gold. Big hit there. definite big hit there. Aubrey with the nice Benson card. Yes, he is a Buffalo Sabres fan. If you like, I can reach out to Josh for you. He traded with Peter. Look at, again, this is an Ultra Pro top loader. Look at this thing. I think it's a banana. It's a potato chip. It's a 100 point that is just squished. Yeah, Aubrey, let me know if you want me to reach out to him. Stammer Auto. Got one card left here in our box of Stature. Last card. Also a 23-24 product, or card, pardon me. This one is out of $199. Going with the legend, Brian Leach. So we have, oh no, this is out of 1,199. So it is 1048 out of 1199. Brian Leach, Hall of Famer there. Nice hit for the Rangers. 2 Ranger hits in that Statures. We got the Shesterkin and the Leach card. And then we got Bob as well. Cale Makar. Some decent cards out of that. And then, of course, the Stammer Auto. Rumors are he's, by the trade deadline, I think he's on another team. And I think it'll be really good for him. He's way too good of a player for him to be dropping off the way he has. And some are like, well, it just shows, you know, how important his supporting cast was, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yes, I agree. But I do think he's just in a terrible environment, terrible team right now. All right, before we get into SP Authentic, we got 23-24 SP Authentic. We're going to do another draw. This time, Frank Mahovlich Artifacts Legends. This is a number 7 out of 100. So short printed 7 out of 100 Frank Mahovlich card. Gorgeous looking card. Just got to do exclamation point join to enter. No purchase necessary, folks. Just got to be watching here live on YouTube. Jeez, I got 2 more draws to do. You know, maybe let's do all the draws. We'll do this one, then we'll do another one. And then I've just got the one box after this box. So we'll do one in between. So exclamation point join. Throwing in an OV with the same draw. So we got an OV Dazzler and a Mahovlich Legends card going out to the same person. So the winner's going to get both of these cards. So exclamation point join. I'll give that just a couple seconds. I've just noticed Turkey is no longer running away in our poll. I gotta check this. Hang on. Oh, we do have lobster. We do have some lobster. So there's some Maritimers here. Curious. Somebody said takeout. What takeout do you get? Do you order some pizza in? Chinese? Kentucky Fried Chicken? That's a huge thing in Japan for, I think it's Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. I can't remember. But they place their orders like months in advance. All right. No more entries here, folks. Our winner, Aubrey. Congratulations, Aubrey. Going home with a Mahovlich and an Ovechkin card. Nice to see you in. I think I saw Casey earlier as well watching. Nice to see you guys watching. Okay. Here we go, 2324 SP Authentic, home of the Future Watch Auto. Fingers crossed on this one. This is, again, one of those big products. This one does have a lot of base cards, so I do not mail out the base cards for SP Authentic. We will mail them out for both all three, the Stature, Premier, and Ultimate. I will send those base cards, but not from SP Authentic. Oh, there is Casey. Aubrey the Snipe. Okay. Love this product too, SP Authentic. Not as much as, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the product, love the Future Watch Autos. I mean, that's the chase in these. But for overall inserts, Premier I think is much better. But the Future Watch Autos, of course, high end. Like if you hit a Bedard Future Watch Auto, right now they're going for about $4,000. Like a high end Premier card, I don't know it would touch that. So I guess it depends on what you're after. Okay, so there's a look at our base cards. So we'll go through these relatively quickly. We'll have our inserts here in the center. So there's our base. There's our first insert. Freshman Focus, Zach Benson. We have a pageantry here. Philip Gustafson. And a Future Watch Limited of Ryan Johnson. We've got an Evolve. So we got Matthias Ekholm going from team to team to team. It's going to be the team he's currently on, so this one's going out to Edmonton. And we have a pageantry there, Sean Farrell. And another limited. This one is Heiskanen. Some of these packs challenging to open. Another pageantry in here. We got a blue Evolve there. Connor McDavid. Nice hit there. I don't know why they'd make an Evolve card because he's been on the same team the whole time. That's kind of strange. Like usually the Evolve card is from team to team, but I don't know. We'll take it as a blue parallel. We have a pageantry of Ferraro. And in behind that, a Future Watch of Pospisil. It's a limited Future Watch, by the way, not a true Future Watch. Freshman Focus there, McDonough. We have a blue numbered Future Watch. This one is out of 399, numbered 266 out of 399, Damon Hunt. Got a Matty Beniers Limited. Maybe the facial hair evolved. Okay, we got a collaborations. Clayton Keller, Logan Cooley. And, oh, this is a bounty. So we got a Spectrum FX there, Thomas Hurdle. And then we got a Drew Hellison limited Future Watch. That's the bounty card there. So that's the back of the Spectrum FX. Those ones you can go to upperdeckbounty.com and then you can scratch this and add the code. Although if you're not chasing all of them, so there's a set of these Spectrum FXs, don't do it because you won't get anything. You have to get them all in order to to redeem for a card. And of course, all the top prizes are all gone. They go to the first X number of people to enter the bounties. But I do believe that everybody who does the full set of bounties does get something. So if you're into that, you'll get something, but it won't be a big prize. How many packs we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4 plus this one's 5. We're halfway through. There's another Spectrum FX. This one is William Dufour. Future Watch Spectrum FX. So that's one of those bounties. Freshman's Focus, Tyson Forrester. And a limited there, Kent Johnson. There's Ovi. Oh, here's we do have a future watch, but this one's out of $6.99. We got Jackson Lacombe. Get that one sleeved up. So this is what they call a, it is a future watch, but it's out of $6.99. So people don't consider this the quote unquote true future watches. The true future watches are out of $9.99. Pick that for whatever you will. I have no idea why. But these ones that are out of $6.99 are not worth as much as the ones that are out of $9.99. Try to figure out the logic behind that one. You would think the shorter print ones would be worth more, but they're not. All right, we've got a freshman focus there. Jacob Peltier, that's a blue parallel. And Ryan Winterton on a limited. Oh, that's a nice looking. We got an auto. Okay, I'm just going to put that down. We'll do the rest of the pack here. Evolve there, Jared McCann. Zach Hyman on the red. I'm going to open these other two packs because this is probably our last auto. We'll slow roll that. It was in some, oops. It was in some gold ink. I don't know if you caught that. Freshman focus, Cole Gutman. Pageantry there, Gustafson, and Luke Hughes on the limited future watch. Collaborations, Dylan Larkin to Brinkat. Another pageantry there, Patrice Bergeron. And it's Stutzla on the red limited. Okay, let's see what auto we got here. Hey, we got a Brady Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk limited auto. Nice looking card there going out to Ottawa. I think that was Charlie, right? Didn't Charlie end up with Ottawa? I think he did. Tried to trade him away. Ends up with a Brady hit. Let me get rid of these Ultra Pro holders. Okay, let's put that in a Evo Retro holder for you. There you go. Beauty looking card there. Oh, geez. Run out of space here. Let's set that one over there. One more box left here tonight, folks, and one more draw to do. This time, Cup Quest, Connor Bedard. I want the Connor Bedard Cup Quest card. One of my favorite inserts. These are just cool looking. I like the look of them. Go ahead and do exclamation point join just to enter into that draw. And then we're going to do our last box here of the night. We got 24, 25 SP Authentic. Chasing the Future Watch autos. While we're doing that, let's talk about next week's break. So next week's break is going to be back on a Thursday. It'll be Thursday, January 8th. And this one's $50 a spot, or $45 if you're buying 3 or more spots. We're going to do one box of SP Authentic. Working our way through the case, folks. This is a case I'm working my way through of the SP Authentic. We've got Stature. We have one box of 24-25 Series 2. We have one box of 23-24 Extended. That's the Young Gun Bedard Young Gun Canvas chase there. We have a Lure from 23-24, arguably one of the best releases of 23-24. And then we're giving away an Ivan Demidov Young Gun. So all of that part of next week's break on Thursday, January 8th. $50 a spot or $45 if you're buying 3 or more spots. So we've got 5 boxes plus a Demidov Young Gun. And that is up on the website now for sale. I do suspect that one will go pretty quickly. They got some pretty nice stuff in there for a really good price. So don't wait till the last minute. I know there's a bunch of people messaged me today saying, hey, got any spots for tonight? Like, what happened? I'm like, well, it's sold out. Sold out really quick, actually. So try to get your spots early as possible. All right. Last chance here for entering into the draw to win this Connor Bedard Cup Quest card. No purchase necessary, folks. Just got to be watching live on YouTube here. Just do exclamation point join in chat, and we'll get you entered. All right, no more entries. Our winner is Mathman80. I'm not sure who Mathman80 is. Are you in tonight's break? If you are, let me know what your name is in the break. And if not, you can reach out to me by Facebook Messenger. So you can go to our website, send me a message there with your address, or send me an email at info@maritimesportscards.com. info@maritimesportscards.com with your address or Facebook, and I'll get that card out to you. That's set aside. Okay. Last box. 2425 SP Authentic. Again, chasing Future Watch Auto. Ideally, we're getting 2 autos per box. Sometimes 3. Good luck, everyone. And again, thank you for watching here tonight. I do appreciate all of your support for the channel. If you are enjoying the content, please do consider giving the video a thumbs up, as well as subscribing. All right, here we go. There's the base. A Mitch Marner base. We have a limited Future Watch there of Romanov. That's a blue 343 out of 399. We have a Maximum Performance William Nylander. That's also a blue. And then we have a Pageantry. Wow, Leaf there. Austin Matthews on the Pageantry. And then we got a Lecker-Mackey limited. We have 4 inserts in that pack. We've got a Kolosov blue. This is at a 399, so 88 of 399. And an Austin Matthews Maximum Performance. And a Kachuk signature mouthguard hanging out of his face. Photo on that one. Yes, Happy New Year to everybody. Please, please, please be safe. Tomorrow, if you're heading out and taking part in some festivities, please plan ahead. Don't drink and drive. Love to see you all make it home safe to your families. We got a Connor Bedard base card there. Spectrum FX. There's a Connor Hellebuck. That's one of those bounty cards. There's the backside there where you can scratch. We got a Collaborations. There's another Winnipeg card. Collaboration, Scheifele and Connor. And a red limited Future Watch of Callum Ritchie. What is that? Oh, curated signatures. You know what? Let's save all the bangers right to the very end. This is last box, so I'm just going to set that down. We've got a freshman focus there of Bradley Nadeau, Quentin Byfield Limited, and base. Is that our Future Watch? It is our Future Watch out of $9.99. Let's set that down too. I believe it is. Maximum Performance there, Leon Draisaitl. We got a Seamus Casey Future Watch. Another auto, Philip Ronick. That's a UD Authentics. Didn't expect a third one in there. At least I think the one out of $9.99. I think that's a Future Watch. Freshman focus there. Got a Charlie Lindgren Limited. 4 packs left here. Last box. Freshman focus there. Sebastian Casa. Pageantry Yossi. And a Rempe Future Watch. A green freshman focus of Sebastian Casa. He's actually a really interesting goaltender. I think he's gonna pan out, I believe. Teemu Selanne, we're going a throwback there on our pageantry. And a Matty Beniers on a limited. Collaborations, Aho and Jarvis. Pageantry of Ovi. Future Watch there of Cardwell. Limited Future Watch. Freshman focus, Josh Doan. Pageantry of Korchinski. And Dylan Larkin on the red. All right, let's see what our other autos are. I know this one was an auto. That one I think is. This one's a gold signature, curated signatures. Timo Meier. There's a nice name. Timo Meier. Oh, crisp looking auto as well. A 69 out of 99. Curated signatures. That's a nice looking card. Going out to the Devils. All right, and our last card here of the night. I believe it's out of $9.99, which is a good sign, or should be a good sign. It is a goaltender. We have a Future Watch of Velada. So there's a true Future Watch. That's the one everyone's chasing, the true Future Watches. We've got Matt Velada out of $9.99, $6.14, going out to Utah. So we did hit an actual Future Watch, which is nice. Overall, fun night. I hope you guys enjoyed the break here tonight. I hope you enjoyed the hits. I'd have to say probably our three best hits are right here in the center. We got this Cole Caulfield patch. This one's a 32 out of 35. That came out of Premier. We got the Zach Benson. This one is 96. Yeah, 96 out of 99. Another nice auto patch. Also out of Premier. This one came out of Ultimates. We got the dual patch of Nylander and Bunting. That one out of 35, short printed. Got a Stammer auto, short print out of 10. That's a gold parallel. We got a Gabe Velarde coming out of Ultimate as well. We have the Jackson Lacombe Future Watch out of $6.99. Timo Meyer, that one came out of SP Authentic, numbered 69 of 99. Brady Tkachuk as well, another ice auto there, the limited autos. Heronic, that came out of this SP Authentic. What else we got? Devontae's, that's a red parallel auto. And then we got a Future Watch as well of Volata. In addition to our other hits and inserts for the night, I'd say overall, pretty nice haul. Congratulations to everyone that took part in tonight's break. I do, again, really appreciate all of your support. Do consider giving the video a thumbs up as well as subscribing. Have a really awesome new year. Like I said, please be safe. Hopefully everyone has a great time. And I will leave you with what's going on in our next break. So, five boxes in our next break. We've got SP Authentic. Again, like I said, working through a case here, so I'm hoping for a case hit of some kind coming out of our SP Authentic. We got Stature. Again, that's the 23-24 product. Hopefully we get the Bedard and or Celebrini chase in that one. We got Celebrini's Young Gun Year 24-25 Series 2. We have a 23-24 extended. That's Bedard's Young Gun Canvas chase in that one. Allure, some really nice Bedard cards out of 23-24 that we'll be chasing there. And giving away a Demidov Young Gun, all part of the break. So $50 a spot. If you buy 3 or more spots, they're $45 each. I do hope to see all of you at our next break. Again, thank you so much for all of your support, and then see you in just over a week's time.
Maritime sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, Mick, David, Bedard on the rise. Great White North, where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick David, Speed Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Whoa, crack packs, drop facts. Whoa, no fakes, all stacks. Whoa, from the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Yeah. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick David, Speed Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Crack packs, drop facts, no fakes, all stacks. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Crack packs, drop facts, no fakes, all stacks. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No fakes, all stacks. Ooh, ooh, ooh. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks.